Good morning, boss.
Good morning. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Carl.
And you're watching Happy's Lawn Care and Landscaping.
And we have truck problems still.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what's going on. The radio stopped working again, and I guess something's draining the battery. I mean, it started right up. It didn't seem like the battery was drained, so we'll see as we go. But the last time the radio, it came on when I rehooked it up, and it was working yesterday, and I started it up this morning, and it wasn't working. But the car turned over fine.
Yeah. So we thought it was just the
Bad battery.
Yeah.
But obviously not. Something's doing something.
Yeah. So it's draining for some reason. So I don't know. We're probably going to have to take it in. I don't know when we're going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to do that either. So let's just hope the battery lasts. I mean, last time the thing went off, it lasted a while. Sorry about the noise. They're constructing something. Oh, and on another note, I just now realized I have found the best shoes for lawn care and boots. Normally I only get a couple months out of boots and stuff before they fall apart. And usually they'll fall apart in the back because I like to kick my shoes off with my feet in the back and push on them.
Yeah, without untying, I guess.
Yeah, without untying. And they fall apart at the sides and my feet fall out of the sides and I let it go until then. Right now I can't feel my socks. So there's a little bit of a hole, but there's no hole all the way through it. But these have lasted good. The longest I've ever had stuff last.
Yeah.
And they'll last all season, I think, because there's not a hole in it. It's just cracked from so much wear.
So do you guys want to know what they are?
Skechers.
They're Skechers. The Skechers steel toe work shoe.
Yeah.
That's all they are. And they work.
They're expensive, but...
Yeah, they were a little expensive. But, I mean, we always pay that much for boots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can pay anywhere from $1 something to $2 something for boots. And we have done that.
Yeah.
And they fall apart. So these actually were only like they weren't the most expensive that I got. I want to say like maybe $120. I'll see if I can find a link and link them below.
And they're steel toe too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
They're steel toe, and we actually got Jared a pair too, and he's been wearing them, and he actually tells me that he likes to wear them to go hiking and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
His are sneakers, though. Steel toe sneaker work,
work
shoes. Mine are actual boots.
Boots, yeah.
So I'll show you when I get out.
Yeah. All right.
But we're going to get out and mow all these. All we have is mowing today, and then hopefully it'll be an early day.
Yeah.
So
all right,
let's go.
So here's the ones we're doing. I already mowed everything I need to mow. I'm going to go weed eat everything. And you can see Rachel's way down there doing that one. So I'm going to start down there weed eating and work my way all the way around. There we go. Rachel's blowing off. We did that in 45 minutes, all 6 of these. Nice, nice. I have no idea what this is. We had a 10% chance of rain today. Literally, there was a 10% chance of rain. And the funny thing is, guys, this is a blob that's only like a quarter mile wide. Not even sure where it's coming from because I see a lot of blue. I mean, there's that little cloud right there, but that's a lot of rain to come out of that little cloud. Oh, man. Oh, guys, here. See all my pretty plants up here while we're waiting for the rain. So weird. We're going over here as soon as this rain gets through. It didn't rain over there at all. There's no rain even near there. Okay, I guess it's not done yet.
You didn't make it to the trunk either?
No, not at all. But that is pretty out there. You see how you can see the rain coming down?
Wow, that's neat. Wow, they're big drops, right?
Yeah, they are. And they won't go away. You can even see the sun out there on the... If it keeps up like this, you might even see a rainbow in a minute. Let's see. We're not going to go anywhere yet. So, guys, I think we're done. It's not getting smaller. This blob got bigger. Ooh. So I guess the boss ain't going back out to work?
It doesn't look like it.
Hey, boss. You know there was only like a 18% chance of rain, right?
That's so, and isn't that crazy? And then days that we have like 100% rain,
We
it
get
just
no rain.
wakes up in it, yeah.
So the one we were supposed to mow was on a street right behind us.
Yeah.
We're going to get brakes for the other truck.
Yeah.
We're not sure what's going on with this truck.
Right, we need to be prepared.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
Do you want to put your window up for a second?
I don't know if it's the alternator, guys. I'm running at 14, as you can see, but the radio doesn't work anymore now. And then earlier today when we were driving, this was down below 14. So I don't know if the alternator being bad, so we're gonna get the brakes done on the other truck.
Our next one that we're supposed to mow is like right here.
Yeah, on this next street.
Yeah, and then the other one is like behind a little bit where it looks like there's a little bit of blue, but there's so much water right here right
Wow.
now.
And this ain't nothing compared to what they're doing in Texas. If you can even hear me. Yeah, our next one's right on that street. So I'm sure
Yeah.
that's wet.
That's a lot. Yeah. Wow.
Then our next one that we have to do is at this light you make a right and go down that way a little bit, but there's no saying if it's rained
Yeah,
on or
because
not.
look at, I mean, the clouds to the side of us are...
But literally, guys, it's not that big of a storm. It's only a blob that covers maybe a half a square mile.
You can kind of almost see where, like, it's funny. But we're used to that here.
Yeah, so we had one down this street and one down this to the left down this street.
right.
And obviously, we're not going that way.
No. Look. No, yeah, it's definitely raining there. I see.
So,
Yeah.
but
The street is all wet. Yeah, the street's wet all the way down there.
so we'll just do some more tomorrow, and we can always work Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, even though we don't like to work Saturdays, you know, when you have your own business, you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, and tomorrow morning I'll probably go out and spray. No, I will go out and spray.
Yeah, because we want to stay on track with that.
And Rachel will do school.
Yeah, because if we don't stay on track with spraying, then that's going to postpone aerations, and we don't want to postpone aerations this year because it looks like it's going to be a really good year, obviously, with all these storms.
Yeah. And your mechanic has to get that aerator up and going.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it's kind of good. That's why it rained today. It's saying,
Do your brakes.
yep, do your brakes, look at your aerator, and get ready to spray again for tomorrow. And we'll
Yeah.
catch up on mowing. It's not that dire right
Yeah, and you guys seen the ones we did today, 6 of them weren't even that.
Yeah.
And I told Rachel, technically, if we mowed 10 lawns a day, we'd only have to work 3.5 days a week.
Yeah.
So, but
So do you guys like truck talk? Or would you rather us just get to work? I want
Some want us to get to work. Most like to listen to us talk.
Well, we appreciate you guys.
So we'll see what happens. So we left, guys. Got the brakes. It was sunny as can be over there. I should have recorded.
You should have.
And now we're headed back to our house, and the blob is still the blob.
Yeah.
And it only got bigger.
Over everything we have to mow, so
Yeah.
definitely no more mowing today.
No. I think I seen the airport from this already got an inch of rain. This guy said he's mowing.
No.
On the side of the road here, man.
Oh, is he still mowing?
We're
That
about-
sucks.
He's got a roof over his head.
Oh, he does? What, did he have a Ventran?
No, yeah, that was the township mowing.
Oh.
I don't know, he might have given up now. We'll see. My goodness, this is crazy,
Yeah,
guys.
it is. Look at the mess you left.
Must have given up mowing, right?
I think you finished everything. I don't know where he went though. He must have gone back in.
This is Rachel's fault, though.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I did actually ask the clouds to open up and rain down on my mom's, but I didn't think it would happen.
No, because it never does before.
No. But my mums are like getting really close to the end, and I just want them to get everything they possibly can. So I was like, oh, be really, and Carl's like, well, I already watered them, and I'm like, yeah, but they could use it again. And then
Yeah.
we're like, let's go back to work. No. But the good thing is I did get a majority of, I think almost all the mums replanted. I have 2 more colors left, and if they're really little and don't sell, then we're just going to save them for next year.
Yeah.
But if you want to hear more about the mums, then you have to go over to Happy Family Farm.
Okay, guys, we'll see if it's still raining at the house.
Looks like it. I have a couple black cherry tomatoes.
Oh, yeah? It's still raining.
But look what happened to my, I guess because we didn't pick them.
Ah, the soil isn't the best.
Look, there's some on here.
Oh, cool. You know it's raining, right?
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring this truck over there. We're up to almost a ½ inch already. Okay, guys, let's see if they look. It's still raining over there. I think they got almost 2 inches. It's been raining all afternoon. Let's see if it was just a fluke. Uh-oh. Oh, the hydraulics still work. So that's a good thing. But now I don't have a battery for my mower. No, I don't think it was. So what I ended up doing, guys, obviously this thing's a mess. It's been outside. Maybe it started because I weed eated all the weeds around it. And it knew it was ready to go back to work.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna grease everything, spray stuff with WD-40. Take this off, of course. Let's see. That comes off easy. Watch a mouse or something jump out of here. Oh boy, that's dirty. No mice, so we don't gotta worry about that. So all I did is I came out here, changed the battery, took this out. There was nothing clogged at the bottom. That was out, and I said, okay, let me get the spark plug. I took this spark plug off and took it out and set it on here to see if it was getting spark. Well, when I did that, I seen spark, and then the motor, it started up. So I don't know how or why, and the fuel rod wasn't even down in there, but it started up fine. So I stuck that back in here, which I gotta put in there better, obviously. Stuck it back in there and it's running. So we'll check the oil, change the filters, grease everything, and we'll be ready to go with this, hopefully. Good morning, guys. As you can see, it's not the best of morning. I was supposed to go out early and spray, but they're saying now there's rain coming possibly. I need to fix this spreader here. I don't know if you guys have any of these, have this Let's Go spreader, but a lot of times the pin inside these things breaks and you got to take, oh, wait a second. Okay, never mind. This is a very easy fix. The cotter pin fell out of that hole. A bunch of times I've had to open this up, and actually there's a pin that's in there that you have to fix. This spreader is bigger than the one I had before this. My friend got out of lawn care. He gave me this. He actually traded me this for this one, and I like this bigger one better. But now that that's an easy fix, I'm just gonna go get fertilizer, and we're gonna go spread some fertilizer and spray some lawns. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It says it's gonna rain, but I hope it doesn't. We have been getting a lot of rain here. You can see. I just mowed this 2 days ago and it grew already. I want to go check on these pumpkins real quick. We're putting them on the other channel. So if you guys want to go see Happy's family farm and check that out. No, I can't. I can't go in there and check that. I can only stay on the outside. I have my boots on and I have tenacity on them, so you know that if I walk too far into here, I'm gonna kill these plants. But I'll show you real quick, and you gotta go to the other towns. Yeah, look at that pumpkin, guys. That's a big pumpkin. That's huge. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna touch anything, but look at that pumpkin. That thing is massive. So there's one pumpkin hunt before we go to work. I should be going and getting that stuff done, but this is fun, guys. So we're gonna come this way because I might have tenacity on my shoes. I'll show you in the lawn before I go up there. Whoa! I hope these survive. Look at this one. That one's huge. So that's two giant pumpkins so far. Now, if you look back here, the one behind it, that one died. I don't know why. That's 2 giant pumpkins, some morning glories in there. I don't see any white pumpkins. Do you guys see any white pumpkins? No. There was a big giant pumpkin on over there, but I think it died off, which is fine. I'm not worried. So let's go back over here. I don't think that one's gonna make it. So that's 2 gigantic ones. Then if you come over here, I don't want to get too far in, but I don't know how many of these will survive. You have 1, 2, 3, just right there. Oh, those are turning orange, so that's as big as these ones are going to get over here. 3. Yeah, these are turning orange, so that must mean that these aren't going to get any bigger. They're actually getting hard. Yeah, cool. Cool, guys. And then I have a really orange one down in there. I got to see if I have to harvest them before then. I don't know where this one's going. Okay, let me fix this spreader. It's an easy fix, and we'll get this going. So I wanted to show you before I end up going. See how, I mean, my shoes had tenacity on it. So what happens is every time I am done work, I walk up this path, you see, anywhere, and more this will turn white because I'm continuously walking back and forth on it. It stays on your boot. Good morning, guys. We are out this morning getting ready to spray.
We used to mow this one. The homeowner mows it now because she wanted to put more into the aeration and seed, so she decided to mow it. We used to mow it every other time when she would mow it in between, but she cuts this thing way too short. I'll have to show you guys. Oh, how did I do that? Cut myself. She cuts this way too short. Way too short. But I'll show you that real quick. I'm going to spray this one. I have one on the other street, and then I have one about 4 miles away that we're doing, and all of them are aeration, and we're putting all of them are spraying and putting fertilizer down. Now, I had some people ask why I didn't use something else other than tenacity. Last year we did a 2,4-D. It was the Q4 we ended up using on everything, probably the beginning, mid-August, I think it was. It's on video, but it's hard to tell because I'm usually behind the videos. I could go look at records. I think I seen it was the beginning of August, I think. Kills weeds. It's a post-emergent that you can spray on grass. Cool season grass. I don't know about warm season grass. But we did do that last year, and we ended up, by the time we got to aeration and seed in late September and October, we had weeds that pop back up. So this year we're doing a tenacity because tenacity is a pre-emergent too for weeds and stuff. So we're doing that now, and that's almost 3 weeks before we seed, 2 to 3 weeks before we seed. It can be anywhere. You can seed tenacity, spray tenacity and seed the same day. You can put your seed down and spray tenacity right over top of it. All the seed still grows. Now I wouldn't recommend seeding and then going 7, 8, 9, 10 days after it germinates because it's baby grass and you don't want to give it any stress. If you haven't sprayed it, I'd wait maybe after your second mow, and then I'd go and spray the tenacity on afterwards. But we're doing it this year where we come back and we spot spray the same day we seed because we're going to take out a lot of it, because it doesn't, even Q4 doesn't get rid of every single weed. Some of them are hard. Crabgrass and stuff do come back and do not get killed completely, and you have to spray it again sometimes. We've used that years and years before in the spring and stuff, and you always seem to have another application. And if you're asking, well, what about the pre-emergent you put down when you're fertilizing during the year? We seed in September. If I put a pre-emergent down on my third round in July, it'll be down July, August, and still, well, I wouldn't put my third round, goes probably mid-July. But if I were to put a pre-emergent down on that round, there's a chance that once we go in the fall to aerate, that pre-emergent is still on the ground and will affect some of the seed that's growing. Even though you're punching the ground and giving it new where the pre-emergent hasn't been, it still will be a little tougher with grass. So it's a little different down here in the transition zone with fescue. So you have that window where you can still get seeds and you have to spray. No matter what you do until the lawn's probably really, really thick, then you're really, really not having to spray as much after you get it nice and thick. But you'll see this one, we have a lot of trouble in the front of the yard. I think they had trees there before. Actually, I know they had trees there before. And anywhere you have a tree, if you don't excavate all that stuff out and replace it with a good topsoil, it's going to sink, and you're going to have to deal with the carbon as it breaks down in the soil and robs you from nitrogen and all that other stuff. So if you're having a tree removed and a stump grinded, I'd recommend having all that scooped out, come in with a little bit of fill dirt, and then put some topsoil over it. That would be the proper way to do it, but they don't do that here. So, okay, let's get out and get this done. Okay, I'm done spraying this one. Here's that trouble spot I was telling you about with the trees and stuff. We might heavily punch this. She might add some more soil here. That's the problem with this. And then we have a lot of weeds that grew up in here. This lawn we took over to do fertilizer and everything about a year ago. Maybe this might be the third aeration we're doing. We have they don't water as much as we need them to, so things dry up, but we're still going at it. It took me 45 minutes to spray and fertilize this entire yard, and for this one we charge $160, $80 to spray it, $80 to fertilize. A little lower on the fertilizer because that's what we gave them a quote for a couple years ago. We were kind of low on this one, and I kind of underbid the fertilizer, so we just been raising it up a little bit every year, and we're should be about $90 to fertilize this one. It's 7,000 square feet, so
just a reference for you guys. So not bad for an hour's of work. Now the next one will take me 20 minutes, and I'll let you know what I charge on that one. It is a tiny yard. Here's the next one. You guys see the crabgrass in the front here. Now this lawn, it was a problem area up here in the front. This is a spot that we reseeded. If you guys watch a video back, she had a tree cut down. Didn't do the best, but we seeded it when it shouldn't have been seeded. So we're gonna kill all this crabgrass. It's this here, the back here. So let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, and for this one, we're at 130 to seed, not to seed, we're at 130 to spray this. Oh, and we filled in over there too, to spray this and fertilize it. Okay guys, I'm done spraying and fertilizing this one. Took me 24 minutes. The next one is the exact same size. I think I'm doing a little more on that one. I'll have to check and see and let you guys know. Airport's right over there. Which means I'm at my next one. Okay, so we do have a lot of weeds in this yard. This is the second year we're aerating and seeding this one. But last year there was no grass here. This is all completely weeds. Not one blade of grass really. So we're gonna go ahead and fertilize this one and spray it and kill all these weeds. Okay, so I'm done this one. That one took me 21 minutes. And this was 125, so it was less than the last one. But we should be targeting all these weeds in here. All these weeds will die. And that'll make, yeah, all these weeds are gonna die in here in the next 2 weeks. We'll see when we come and aerate and seed. So somebody just stopped to see, look, see all the tenacity? Somebody just stopped to see who was selling plants. So I'm back. I was gone a total of 2 hours from the time I left the house to getting done everything, and we made $425 just from the 3 fertilizers and sprays. But look at these mums. I fertilized them the other day and they got huge. They're getting bigger and bigger. They're getting their buds. But let me go get cleaned up because I like to take a shower after I'm done spraying, and then I will get out and we will start mowing. Look at that, beautiful.